Hi guys, and welcome back to Homes and Cooking. This is the Homes Division video. It's been a while. It was a crazy few last weeks. I'll go into it just a tiny bit. But I just wanted to, I have my notes here. I don't want to forget anything. I wanted to talk about the market. It has slowed down a tiny bit. It affects more the condo market, even the townhome market, than it does detached. But it's still, year to date isn't horribly different. Interest rates are not high, they're not low, they're just what they are. And so I have tried to explain to a couple of people that I've been showing property to all about, once again, the Zestimate. And it is very not hard to explain, but that Zestimate is a algorithm on a cloud in the sky. And yes, they use our comps and we use our comps. But I promise you, Zillow and the Zestimate have never been to any of the houses for dinner that we are sitting down talking about. Like someone wants to list their house, it's like Zillow has not been here. Have they been here? Did they come for lunch? No. So what I do before making an offer is familiarize myself with everything that has sold, even if it's a condo or a townhome that has sold in the last 6 months or extending it to a year. And I look at the photographs that 99% are good. Otherwise, we really can't use them. And I check every single room, every single aspect of that property. Then I look to see what the solds are, do the same thing. If I haven't seen the property, I get in the car, I can't see the inside, but I can see the neighborhood. By the time we're ready to put in an offer, it's not just sitting down doing a Zestimate. It's really getting to know the property as well as we can possibly know it. So it was a very interesting, another lesson on what is Zillow's Zestimate. I have had, what am I talking about? So there's one people that I was showing property to decided that they only wanted to see reduced properties. Now, reduction of a property, again, a strategy. You reduce the house if it hasn't sold in like 2 weeks. That's what I always tell people. In 2 weeks, it's usually price or condition. If the house is wonderful and it shows as well as it can, it's usually price. So we sit down and we look at the property, and we then do not decide that it's a fire sale and we should put in a 25% more discount offer. It's not working. That's not the kind of market we're in. We're not year to date that much difference. Even in condos, it's like maybe 2% difference of sales. So anybody that comes into your life and thinks it's fire sale time, we're very zip code oriented. And the zip codes that I'm talking about are the ones that are, everybody wants to be as close to the coast as possible. Or even if you're a little bit inland in Carlsbad, it's still a very popular, I mean, Carlsbad used to be the reasonable zip code, and now it's like everybody else. It's a great zip code. So that was one factor that I've been living with, educating people on how to not write offers, because listing agents were really going to come to my house and give me a little lesson on real estate because they thought I just got my license. But you know, we do what a client wants. But after explaining it a couple of times, then we have to change our attitude. And when I first list a house, I mean, we have this great concierge program at Coldwell Banker. I've worked for a couple of agencies in this program. Not only do I do my own marketing, but this program has great features. So don't worry about listing your house because the market's a little slow. If you do it correctly and it's marketed and exposed correctly, you're going to get people in the door, and it only takes the right person. So I do believe in doing, first thing, obviously you get the house ready for market, no problem. But then after you list, the first thing is to have that neighbor open house by invitation. That keeps all the neighbors from calling and wanting to know if they can come look at your kitchen. So we do it by invitation, and we get as many as possible, because I've literally had this where people say, well, I have a friend and he might not want this house, but he definitely is going to want this neighborhood, but the house might work. So you have to expose that, knocking on doors and going, it's going to be listed soon, fine. But this is the way that I do it. And then Coldwell Banker Concierge sends out this wonderful letter to the X number of people, I can't remember how many, in the neighborhood, introducing the house and introducing me. So once again, exposure has begun. And then we introduce the house. Then what I do is when I sit down, I say, what is your most amazing, important aspect of this house? Now, obviously, if I'm sitting there and I can see the ocean, I know what it is. Or if I see a canyon, or if I see this huge lot of property. And then we take that and we focus on this particular aspect, and that's what we market around everything else. I mean, say that you do have an ocean view or a bay view. Okay, then you do the Coldwell Banker video, my video online, and then you start the social media campaign, which is the video of walking the dog on the beach, the video of sunset from the sand, the video of the dawn, the sun coming up. There's a canyon, we know exactly when the birds are flying over. We take a video of the birds in the canyon. We take a video of children running through the park that's down the street. Focus on something that really makes that house distinctive, and start a video campaign for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all the social media. That's how we get exposure these days. I mean, I've had not the last house, but the house before that I had listed, they found me on Homes and Cooking, called me up, and they had an agent, which was great, but they saw it online. So don't miss any of the nuances when listing your house and you're getting a presentation. Make sure someone is covering everything that can get that house sold and you on to your next adventure. So Gloria Gillette, Coldwell Banker Del Mar, give me a call. We'll get together, talk about the plan to get the house ready, and after that we'll be ready for the party. And I look forward to talking to you. Give me a call. Homes and Cooking is my YouTube channel, and my San Diego Coastal Homes is my website. Just type my name in and I'm everywhere. I'm kidding. But it's been nice. Thank you so much for listening, and hopefully we'll talk soon. Okay, beeping you out. Beep, beep.